Good afternoon on a beautiful September afternoon and Thursday. We're doing a video here on the three major ETFs that we look at. This really helps us frame up market action. It's not so broad that we're looking at like the big picture. It breaks it down into different types of groups. SSO is the S&P 500, and you can see that it lifted off the 8-day moving average. That's the yellow line, with a nice volume here. Started small and followed through here. That's exactly what you want to see. That's the S&P 500. Notice also today, it only closed down a couple of cents on low volume. So that's really positive. So the S&P 500 looks good. Here's QLD. QLD went up, fell on heavy volume, bounced around, came back up, and then today fell down towards the 8-period moving average with a slight pickup in volume. It's not really heavy, but I want to do a compare and contrast. This is hitting highs. This one isn't. This one hit highs today. This one didn't. This one fell on a slight pickup in volume. I'm not saying it's the end of the world, but you've always got to frame action up. This is well off the 8-day. This is at the 8-day. So what would that tell you? Watch out for the NASDAQ stocks, the big NASDAQ 100 stocks. They're not pushing as hard as they should. Now here's TNA. This is the Russell 2000. It's also a leveraged ETF. Look at this though. We always frame things up. This is above the 50-day, and the 50-day is rising. This is above the 50-day, and the 50-day is rising. This is above the 50-day, and the 50-day is just flat. Notice also how it fell. The small caps fell way below the 50-day. These held in at the 50-day. This bounced around to the 50-day. This, the Russell 2000, is lagging. So what's that tell you? The small cap stocks aren't leading right here. They're really lagging. There's the highs right there. Here's where it's at. It's well off the highs. This is at the highs. NASDAQ 100 is close to the highs. So this is lagging. Everything's relative. What would that tell you? Well, the S&P 500 is leading the charge. NASDAQ 100 is not that bad. And the small caps are lagging. Leave them alone. Stay away from them. That just makes our search for finding leaders that much easier.